Hello everyone, welcome to the Albania series. This is the part 1 and I'm going to be sharing a lot of sights and the food that we've eaten, and has been truly one of the most beautiful trips that I've ever taken because they're so friendly and the sites are so accessible. So hope you stay tuned and follow us along this journey.
There's some more time for a flight, so we're gonna have homemade sandwiches. So we have gotten past security. Now we're just checking our stores and contemplating whether we should do an airport via. What?
I have already
I don't want to do it alone.
I have already decided I want to do.
Okay, perfect. Let's do it then. This shop that is outside, almost at the airport, it had a better rate. Albanian legs.
As soon as we landed, we got the local currency and local SIM plan for internet access and car rental pickup. We got through our checklist within an hour, I suppose.
It's a rainy day and we just got the car and we're very hungry, so we asked the guy who gave us the car which restaurant he suggests, so we're gonna be going there. How are you feeling? Back on the wheel?
You look like a champu. Yeah, of course. It feels good. Feels great to be back.
Yes.
The car rentals are just right out the airport, so it's pretty convenient to pick up a car and drop it back. From the airport, the main city, half an hour away. However, traffic can change your plans for sure.
Imagine how stressful driving this would be.
Finding a parking was such a pain.
After a testing long journey, we finally made our way to the restaurant, found this cozy table overlooking the city. I was extremely excited and impatient to be finally having my first meal in Albania. We prepped ourselves by starting with a yogurt-based drink, and soon we were served a portion of bread and comforting, creamy, slightly lemony chicken soup that is quite popular all over in most restaurants.
When will I get to eat? Madam?
Now, go for it. That's the one with cheese.
Cheese ille.
Hot?
Albanian food is based on Mediterranean principles of whole foods, meats, but it also has a lot of vegetarian dishes.
Wow.
Pulao.
Not pulao.
This was one of my favorite dishes because it was essentially cheese and vegetables, and it was served piping hot. Overall, good first meal, great value for money. Later we dropped by a dessert shop and realized everyone has a sweet tooth here. And we did some bits of shopping, few bits and bobs here and there.
We're trying baklava flavored chocolate.
Welcome to Middle East, my friend.
It's not in Middle East.
Baklava is Middle Eastern dessert.
Anyway, the chocolate was very delicious and I wish I had bought more. Soon we were back on the road and it was still rainy and gloomy. It kind of made a nice moody drive, to be honest. But we were finally driving outside the city and it was time for us to go from Tirana to Berat, which was our first destination in this trip. We did a little stopover in a place called Belshi Lake, which seemed to be a domestic tourist spot, which was eerily empty. We just had a shot of espresso in this local coffee shop. Somehow it felt very familiar and we felt like we were visiting someone.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. It's such a local kind of neighborhood. Hi.
After a long day of traveling, we finally made it to Berat and we checked into our Airbnb. It did look slightly shady from the outside and it was quite scary to enter because it was quite dark, and that's the mysteriousness about traveling to a new place.
Finally, we are here. Yay! As you can see, the room is so much more nicer from the inside, so nothing to worry about. There's also a moon in our room and TV. That's us. And there's a beautiful balcony which I'll probably show you guys tomorrow. But yeah, touchdown. Nothing to worry about, Ambarish. Just chill. It's kind of cool. So have a living room in here. It's quite generous.
Ambarish asked a few locals around and managed to find this really delicious takeaway from somewhere. And then we enjoyed our dinner and finally we were at peace with where we were. After a good night's sleep, everything fell into its own place and we were ready to be going out and exploring the whole neighborhood of Berat. It felt quite intimate to be staying in this neighborhood and being so close to the locals. It is quite common to find Airbnbs in Albania that look slightly unusual from the outside but are very, very comfortable.
So pretty.
Breakfast isn't a thing in Albania, however, we bought this nutty syrupy cake to start our day with our coffee.
We found some acorns lying around in our Airbnb and
I think
we were trying to eat like this, but then it's too hard and we're so dumb. So like we saw some YouTube videos where they like break it.
so. We'll be using the traditional method of using olive oil bottle.
Don't take his word at all.
It's like a cross between walnuts and almonds.
It's quite nice. It's like those shelled, unsalted peanuts. If you roast it in a pan, that'd be good, right?
We made our way to Berat Castle, which was like a 10-minute drive from our Airbnb. I've reached Berat Castle now, and there is a bit of parking outside, but it was a tricky road to travel. And that's the castle there. Once you enter the castle, there are locals selling some local produce such as honey and fig-based products, which is pretty cool to see. The cobbled path of the castle led to pretty interesting views. Dating back to the 13th century, you can see these interesting by lanes. You can also see an artist that was sketching some very nice things. We bought these bookmarks to take back home, and there were fruit vendors selling local fruits like this one. It tasted like an apple, was the size of a cherry. But my favorite part was that the castle gave some impressive viewpoints.
Champion, Indian, Anam.
Sorry?
Indian champion.
Such a good view to play chess. Randomly, Ambarish and the Albanian uncle start playing chess.
Just playing chess. I thought I'll go on my own exploration. Let me show you. I'm on Ambarish playing chess.
This view. The fortress overlooks the town of Berat along with the river Osam. Soon we could feel the hunger building up and we decided to sit in this restaurant with a beautiful view. There are a few restaurants inside the castle. We noticed that most restaurants in Albania do this thing where they spread like this paper table cover.
Peach panna. It's vede panna.
Wow.
This was not an authentic Albanian dish, however, it was like a restaurant specialty, so we thought, why not? Let's just try. After spending half our day on Berat Castle, we were back on our road, and today we were fortunate with this clear, beautiful sky, and soon we started to climb an altitude to its destination.
So we have stopped for a coffee nearby this sort of mountain valley situation we were driving. And one thing over here in Albania is that almost everyone just drinks like straight up shots of espresso. But we wanted like milk coffee, and Ambarish wanted like a cappuccino. But we couldn't, like, it all got lost in translation. So instead, we got an espresso,
Creme.
but with a bit of cream.
Espresso creme de la creme, I think so.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
We're onto
it was a
something.
good loss of translation. I've
Yeah.
never had this. I might never ever have it again. So
I think I might have it. It was quite nice.
no, I mean I might not get it
Anyway,
lost in translation.
and I have gotten a nice coffee with ice because there's nothing like iced coffee over here.
This is a good version of iced coffee.
Yeah, I haven't had
I like it.
Okay.
After a nice little break, we realized that we've sort of started venturing into the countryside, because wherever we looked, it was just pure natural beauty. We remember feeling extremely glad, fortunate, and very blessed to be there, present in that moment. A part of us felt really, really alive and glad to be alive. And this was one of the most beautiful, splendid drives.
The view was so nice that we decided to take a U-turn and stop, and you guys have to see this view.
I think this is the highlight of the trip.
One of them for sure.
We made it to Permeth and checked in a hotel and had a comforting dinner. Ended it on a sweet note. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned as we explore even more beautiful sights. Once again, welcome to Albania. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, and do comment your thoughts. See you!